Hey guys, hope you're doing well. So today is Saturday, but I will be posting this Sunday or Monday. So I'm pre-recording just so you will have some content while I'm working on the skull spells. And on Monday I'll probably also not film anything. I wanted to talk about trauma and I wanted to talk about some other things. So let's begin. So, when it comes to vibrational work, I have noticed that obviously some clients will be more dedicated to it and some clients will not, and they will just give in to their fears and anxieties. But you see, guys, the clients that are more, you know, dedicated to it are not like doing it better in terms that that's easier for them or something like that. It's easier because they're actually doing it and because they're consistent and they're not giving up. So you're all the same and it's just about what you choose to do. And you can choose not to do it and to just stay anxious and stay afraid, or you can choose to do it. So I have all kinds of clients, obviously, and have had all kinds during the years. But I definitely want to say that I am so proud that I have a few at the moment that are so dedicated to working just on themselves, and they're actually, just buying spells for themselves, and they have connected so well with their higher self that they have even had some amazing paranormal experiences. So proud of them. And this can be you as well. So let's start by speaking about this. So, first of all, guys, we are not our egos and we are not our fears and our anxieties. And you think that this is who you are because we are all having this human experience at the moment, right? We are all humans. We all have egos and we all have fears, every single one of us, because we all have past traumas and we all had experiences that have caused us to, just be wired that way. However, our true self, which you can call your higher self, your essence, your soul, your energy. It's basically your energy, right? But you can call it whatever you like. All of these names obviously have been given by humans and we invented languages and all of that. So it doesn't matter what name you use. Oh, seriously, when somebody is so obsessed with actual terms, it just doesn't make sense, does it? Anyways, your true self, your true self. So the energy inside this vehicle, inside this body you're in, is not connected with your ego, with your traumas, with your fears. This energy is just embodying the unconditional love, and endless understanding, and that's it. There is nothing negative in that mindset, nothing. And the more you connect with your higher self, your true self, whatever you want to call it, any term is okay. You can call it Alice if you like. I don't care. The more you connect with Alice, the more you're going to be able to navigate through those things that are predestined. So you see, when you are not aware of who you truly are, and you're just, going through life unconsciously, you're basically an autopilot. And you can go off this autopilot. Yes, you can. Okay? So, that is very important to know. And to do that, obviously, you need to work on yourself. You need to. I can't do it for you, and nobody can. And there is not one single meditation or one single little thing that's gonna like change and transform your energy. It doesn't work like that. So let me explain it to you this way. So let's talk about trauma. because this is the thing that's basically blocking you. This is the thing you are having trouble with. This is your issue, your problem. Okay, imagine that you are made of porcelain. So you're very, very, easy to break. Okay, fragile. We are fragile beings. And imagine that this big hammer slams at you and breaks you. And now, what the majority of the people will do, they're gonna focus on the hammer. They're gonna focus on the hammer and why it did it and how it did it. And they're gonna obsess over the hammer and they're gonna obsess over why it happened. This is what you're probably doing right now. Stop. Stop. What you really should be focusing on are those pieces that are left of you, because now you're in pieces, right? You had a trauma, you experienced a trauma, and you're no longer the way you were before that. You are in pieces now. So just imagine that you were made from porcelain and now you are broken and there are pieces of you everywhere. Now you can actually connect those pieces and you can like build yourself up again, but you will never look the same again and you will never be the same again, because there will be like cracks all over you, trauma all over you, the little cracks, the little holes. So you will never be the same. Obviously, trauma changes us. And now what is important to notice here is that these cracks are gonna be triggering you. So every time something, some kind of threat, you feel some kind of threat, you get triggered, you go way back into your trauma, and then you react from that trauma because obviously you're traumatized. Okay. Now, have you heard that there is this method? I think it's in Japan, but I'm not sure, where they take broken objects and they actually rebuild them with liquid gold. So they kind of fill those cracks with gold, and then you have a beautiful new object. Now imagine if that happened to you, right? So you're in pieces and you are rebuilt with liquid gold. What does this mean? So you are still clearly different. You're not the same as you were before you got cracked, before you got traumatized. You're still not the same. You're not the same person. And you will never be the same person, because this trauma, it changes you forever. That's just how it works. But now you have these beautiful golden pieces all over you, because you have worked so much on yourself that you have actually transformed this pain, and this trauma has transformed you into something even better. So you are still not the same as you were, you never will be, but you're even better because you have learned so much from this trauma and this pain, and now you're this beautiful, shiny, golden thing, aren't you? So I hope this was helpful. Love you guys. Bye.